management, and I have been having conversations with, a lot of this started from conversations that I had with Chelsea and some other team members about our time and how we spend it. So I asked Chelsea to do me a favor and put together something that I will talk about in a little bit, but what I really want to start with is our priorities. We have really three main priorities, okay? Of course, God, then family, and then career. So what does that look like to you? And I want to give you a little demonstration of what this is. Some of you have never seen this. Some of you have been looking at this for the past umpteen years, okay? But first, we want to schedule ourselves. Everything is on a schedule. If you are a CEO of a major company, you've got a schedule, okay? When you're at a job, they're going to give you a schedule. When you work for yourself, you don't always have a schedule, and so sometimes people just kind of get really off track and don't know what they're doing, and their time just goes out the window, and then, you know. Okay, so this is called the weekly plan sheet, and the reason that it is color-coded, I will explain that in a little bit too. So first what we want to do is you all have weekly plan sheets, so I want you to think about scheduling your quiet time, whether you have devotions in the morning, whether you have we do a Bible study in the afternoon, whatever you do for your quiet time, your church time, you want to schedule that first. Now, I schedule mine in yellow, so I think we did that for you as well. Your church time is in yellow. And then we did your family time. So it's always important, because if your family's going to be on board, they need to have time with you too, okay? So we want to schedule your family time. My friend Tina France, who's a top director, she schedules a night with her husband, a date night with her husband. She also scheduled a date night with her son and also with her daughter. So that's kind of cute, but that's also really important. So also you might want to schedule your job, okay, your job. So we did this with Chelsea. We did this whole little thing. We sat down one day and we did this, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've never done this before. So then now she knows exactly when she can work her business. We all think that we're really busy, okay? I know we all are really busy, but if we don't schedule this, it's hard to know when you can even fit in time for your business. So we did, she works here. We're scheduling your booking times. Who schedules your booking time? Not as many, okay? But then again, you're all seasoned too. Okay, so newbies, you might want to start scheduling some booking time. So getting into good habits, especially when you're a brand new consultant, getting into good habits is an important thing. So she schedules her school, her work, her booking, her Mary Kay meeting. Who schedules their Mary Kay meeting in? Okay, good. Hey. If you're not currently scheduling it in, it is so important to be here, because you're going to get inspiration and education and all kinds of training from us. And if you've had a bad week, sometimes you may not want to come to the meeting because you're like, oh, I don't want anyone to know I didn't sell anything. We don't know if you didn't sell anything, and we don't care, okay? Because you're going to get inspiration from someone else who sold a ton of product, and then you're going to be like, wow, she sold that much? Oh my gosh. And then you're going to want to do it too. So if you've had a bad week, you really need the meeting. But if you've had a good week, the meeting needs you, because they need to hear what you've done this week that's been so successful. So being at the meetings is really important. Also, schedule your coaching session with us. So, and ours has been rescheduled like 5 times, but it's okay. I got time tomorrow. Tomorrow is, yeah, for sure. Your family night, your school. She schedules her homework in here. She schedules her study time in here. So if you're a person who has to study, think about all the things you have to do throughout the week and make sure you schedule those, so that way you know exactly when you can do your Mary Kay. And your Mary Kay, we talk about God, family, and your career. Your career is coming third in this situation, because those type of things are very important. So that is just a copy of hers. And let's see, also.
Did you give the colors, what the colors mean?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I did brown in there on accident. It was a weird one, so I was like, oh, brown.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Oh, it's basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball. I'm singing basketball right now.
Okay, I bet. She has a very full schedule, okay? She's a college student, and she also has a job. Or do you still have your job?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still, okay. She works at a grocery store. So,
no.
she had 2 jobs, okay? So, busy girl. Yeah, school and job. So, And she has family time, so she has to schedule all that in here. So the purple is her work time, okay? Her JOB. And then her booking, I do my booking in blue, B, you know, whatever. So I just train that to her. And then also her school was in red. Her green is money time. I always schedule my appointments, my parties, facials, double facials in green because that's when I'm actually going to make money. So if I don't have a lot of green on the books, I'm like, I got to schedule some more booking appointments this week. And then also her pink is Mary Kay time. So that could be scheduling your coaching session. That could mean, you know, of course, our meeting or whatever else we have planned. Sometimes during Christmas we'll have a special thing, you know. So that's kind of what, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Brown, awkward color.
What did you put in the brown?
Is basketball.
Basketball.
Brown basketball.
Yeah, there we go. Poopy. Basketball's brown.
It is. The basketball is kind of orange brown. Very unattractive.
Kind of funny.
Okay, so what do you want out of your business? You have to also think about this. When you're trying to backtrack, you go, well, this is great. I can schedule one party a week. I want to make $1,000 a week, but I want to schedule one party. Does that go together? No. So you're going to need to figure out how much you need to earn per month, per week, to determine how much you need to spend booking and how much you need to spend actually holding appointments. So I had Chelsea do this little I have a lot of my team members do this exercise. It's kind of a little more of a money management, time management, emotional management, business management, all kind of go together. Okay, some of them bleed into the other one. But for this one, she did her actual expenses. If you need to know how much you need to earn, how much you need to book, and how many appointments to hold, you have to know your numbers, okay? You got to know how much money do I need to bring in every month. So when I lost my job 4 years ago, Hannah sat down with me and she says, I need all your numbers. Let's figure everything out. And we did. We figured it all out. I replaced my income on my sales money, okay? So this is what you can do as well. So she needed $505 a month. So she needs to have $1,300 because you might give some away. You might have a discount. Maybe do roll-up bags, not a full 50%. So, and also you need to do the 60-40 split. You're going to order a little more for like samples and stuff like that. So selling about $1,300 will get you about $500.
So did you add 60% to what she actually needed and came up with a $1,300?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we did. She's so good. So we put $780 of that $1,300. $780 goes back into her business. $520 is in her pocket. She knows exactly how much she's going to make with how many bookings she has. Also, at a rate of $50 a face, we figured this with Kara tonight. She had 30 faces. I'm so excited for you, 30 faces, and she sold about $1,500. That's about $50 a face. So when you do that, it comes out 26 faces a month and 7 faces a week. So how much does she need to book to do 7 faces a week? She needs to book about, 10 to 14 because we're going to have a cancellation. So, we have cancellations. So that's how that works. To hold 7 faces, you got to book extra. Does that make sense? Am I going too fast? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And a hold ratio of 1 in 3, she needed 84 attempts. Oh, I didn't see that. I like that. 84 attempted contacts a month, 21 attempted contacts each week. So proud of you. What else did you do? She's like, I know. What else did you tell me on the tracker?
To keep track. Oh, I made like a little bubble sheet of 21 bubbles. So, I can go beyond that, but like each month or each week to keep track of it. And then 7 faces to cross off each 7 faces. And then I can go beyond that, but yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, she listened to her sales director. Wow. No. Okay, so also we talked about scheduling our meetings. Scheduling your flex time. This is something not a lot of people think about. Flex time is like your paperwork, entering your weekly accomplishments, entering your orders. What?
Deliveries.
Deliveries, yeah. Other stuff that is not exactly selling or not exactly booking, it's actually other things. So Inputting your orders, that takes me a while, but tracking your expenses, that's something else you might want to figure on, and also coaching time with your director too. That's usually about 30 minutes a week. So you guys, treat it like a business. It will pay you like a business. Treat it like a part-time hobby. What's it going to pay you like? Do you make any money at hobbies? No.
Hobby Lobby?
Well,
No, you spend your money.
Yes.
A lot of money.
Yes, exactly.
I don't spend money there. Unless I have
Hannah
to.
spends money
you
on
work
pillows.
there? I do.
She works there. She's one of the managers there.
You are? Oh, it's my favorite place.
Except for when London acts up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. London likes it too.
London's not.
believe that.
Judy loves London. London loves Judy's dog. Sorry.
Okay. So another way you could think about what you need to prioritize is called a brain dump. This is my little brain dump notebook. That sounds kind of funny, but really this is my brain dump notebook. You can keep this in your purse with you. I strongly recommend keeping one of these with you because there's so many thoughts swirling around our head all day long, and if we don't write them down, oh my gosh, I am the most forgetful person in the planet. My team will be like, yes, you are. After the meeting, I'm like, please text me to remind me to do that, or I won't remember. So my little brain dump right here, this is everything swirling around in my head. I put it in my little list.
And so entire section in there just for me.
Probably. Yeah. I'm gonna need to make
I
one.
would not be surprised.
I'm gonna have to make one. So, okay, there's some of the stuff on here that I might not have to do. Okay, if you can delegate, as long as you can get about, if someone can do 80% as good as you do, you might say, well, only I can do this. Well, I'm really good at this. I want to make sure it's done this way. You're a perfectionist. Well, you're going to be stifling yourself because if you're not having somebody else help you, you can't do it all. You're not Superwoman, okay? So you may want to delegate a few of those things on the list. Let's say you have 20 things and you want to give away 3 things to somebody else. You can pay somebody in product to do things too. I don't know if you thought about that because it doesn't cost you as much as paying them in money. It's only half. So you can pay them in product for putting little goodie bags together or, something,
Putting your laundry away.
Babysitting.
Warren has just found somebody that wants to be paid in product. Another mom that wants to be paid in product that will put her laundry away and organize it.
Oh, I'm going to find you one of them.
But seriously, you have to decide the things that drive you crazy the most, and then you delegate that. Because you will get so much more work done on what's going to make you money if you get rid of the stuff that drives you crazy.
Right. And income producing
That
activities.
you're likely not doing anyway.
Yes, I just leave it idle.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I hate putting it away.
You should see my house right now. It's not good.
So you need to find, I mean, the thing is, it's like if you walk into your house and that drives you crazy, it instantly makes you mad. Am I preaching to the choir here?
Yes, yeah.
Then you need to find somebody who would even, minimum wage. Take them a couple hours a week to do it, 3 hours a week. It's going to be worth your while to pay it because you can make that money at a party in no time at all.
Right. Exactly right. And there's some things you can't delegate. I do not delegate my booking. I don't delegate anything as far as like my team members talking, like coaching sessions. There's no way that would happen. But like my assistant, I pay an assistant to do things that are not income producing activities for me. And she will text my team different things, but that's not something I need to do. So I delegate that out to her. And she's really awesome. Also, the rest of the stuff, you want to put in priorities. Let's say you have 20 things and you want to delegate 5 of those, okay? You have 1 through 15. Put those in priorities and then check them off, whether it's urgent or important. So make sure you at least prioritize those things. All right, also, you might want to attach a reward for your planning. So if you do your weekly plan sheets on Sunday night with your family and you go over what you have going on for the week, get them on board, you might want to also put that on your refrigerator or somewhere every member of your family sees it so they know, Mommy's gone this night, okay, no problem. They're not going to put up a fight if they've known all week that you have a party on Friday night, whatever. So also attach a reward to it. You might want to give yourself a dessert after doing your, whatever. Or
That's the problem.
Too many desserts. I know. For being a mom. Yeah.
Twinkie or something like that. Yeah, those are. Yeah. I was gonna say ding dong, but I'm not gonna say that.
Andy's ice cream.
Andy's. Oh, I'll never forget that. I was always jealous of you when you were pregnant because you ate on Andy's all the time.
And I gave full times. That was it.
Yeah. Also, think about setting, if you have trouble remembering things, oh my gosh, I'm the worst, but set a reminder on your phone, okay? If you need to set a reminder to do your weekly plan sheets on Sunday night, set a reminder at like 6 o'clock on Sunday on your phone. Do weekly plan sheets with family. And then also, Mary Kay even said this herself. She actually had a little something by her nightstand every night because you know, when you go to bed at night and you're like, you have everything swirling around in your head, you have so much going on, and you're like, I can't tell you how many times, this is bad management for me, how many times I have gotten up in the middle of the night going, oh, I need to text this person in the morning, and I run downstairs and put it on my phone, and I'm like, that's so stupid. Why don't I just put my phone next to put it on my nightstand, put this next to my nightstand and write it down so I don't have to go downstairs and get out of bed. So anyway, those are just some little options. Also, I heard this phrase from Tina, 1 hour of planning equals 3 hours of execution. Kind of cool. So certain phrases you can repeat to yourself every day. What can I do today that I don't have to do tomorrow, or I can save time tomorrow to do? So I think about washing my hair in the shower. It takes me, don't ask me how long it takes me to get ready. I'm not going to tell you. Hannah knows, but no one else knows. So I think about that. Okay, I'm thinking about what's my morning like? What's my first appointment? Okay, do I have time to wash my hair? What do I have going on tomorrow? If I wash my hair today, I can save myself time tomorrow. Or if I don't need to wash my hair today, because it takes me extra time to wash my hair, okay? Especially you long hair people, you get it. It takes a long time, all right? I know that may sound silly, but it takes me an extra. I won't tell you how long it takes me to wash my hair and dry my hair and curl it and all that stuff, you know? That's why I put it up today.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're a mom of people, you're like, I still smell fresh. I'll go another day.
I still have that?
Put some perfume on, call it good.
My
Showering is a luxury.
so long and smooth now. I don't need a shave. It's fine.
So think about doing your brain dump. Okay, I'm going to give you one little homework thing, or a few homework things for the week to think about. Just get a little mini notebook, okay, a little spiral notebook. This is your brain dump. You keep it with you at all times because you never know when you're going to need it. You never know when you're going to need to dump. That's it. Oh, and this is my question. Okay, so also, you know, you can do your 6 most important things at night. Have that by your bed. Set your alarm, and you can do this. You know, also, you could do the weekly plan sheet a whole month in advance. How great would you feel if you had a whole month planned out, right? And then your whole family knows exactly what's going on for the month. They have to do some revisions, you know, but it'd be so much easier if it's just all done. So, okay, delegate at least 3 things of your 20. That's a little homework for you. Use your brain dump. Also set your alarm. All right, now also what I want someone to do, or you can do this in Hannah's group, you can do this in my group. I would love for you to take a picture, like a screenshot of this, or a screenshot of how many faces you need per week. Maybe a screenshot of your brain dump or something, or maybe a screenshot of your alarm on your phone. And you can post it to our Boxer group or Facebook group or whatever. So any questions? Did that help? Did that give you?
So just a screenshot of your plan sheet, something? Okay.
Yeah. Post it on Facebook.
I don't have a question, but I will say that when I don't do a weekly plan sheet, I'm off all week. Not that necessarily that I'm forgetting something. I just feel very out of balance, like my brain is scattered. But when I have my weekly plan sheet and I've gone over it in my head, even just one time that week, I've got it, you know? So it really does make a difference.
Yeah.
Even on a light week with not a lot of Mary Kay, just in life in general, it really helps.
It really does. Yeah. Absolutely. Awesome.
Anyone else? What'd you glean?
What did you glean?
What did you
What did you
glean?
get
What did
from
you
that?
learn?
Whole 60-40 thing.
Oh, 60-40
Yeah,
split.
I
Yeah.
got box.
Okay, you will. I love those boxers. Those are great. Yeah.
I feel like I'm like haphazardly. I do things like, oh, I have 5 seconds here, and you know, this time there, and it's like not really like coming together as anything, you know. And I think I just need to be more intentional. So it's good to hear you talk about that, and it's like, okay, now I need to have like be more intentional about my time and what I'm doing, and not just be like surviving every day and like trying to find 5 minutes here.
You
and there.
have paid for help, so now
Yeah.
plan yourself and delegate that.
Yeah. I need to figure that all out because I'm like not good at letting things go. So I like want to be there.
And
you
I'll
know?
tell you
Just a
this,
mom.
I
Yeah.
used to be terrible at not letting things go.
Yeah.
And it was very hard for me because I like things done a certain way. But since I've let things go,
I've got
I've
help.
seen a lot more success in my business.
I've got somebody helping me full time at my house right now, and I have 2 kids. And you think that I would be like doing things, but I'm like following her around. She probably hates it. Well, we're kind of friends, so she probably doesn't. But following her around, like talking with her and like helping her with the kids because I can't let go of it. I'm like,
She would tell you when
cannot-
she was done. She'd be
Yeah.
like, okay.
I just can't like
Back.
walk away, you know, and go do my Mary Kate. So I'm like, well, the kids might want to play with me.
You'll feel better. But it doesn't take long to book.
No.
It doesn't take
Yeah.
long
No,
to,
it
and
doesn't.
you'll feel better about coming back and being with them.
Yeah, I need to plan it. So that was
Relieve from stress too.
I like the idea
Yeah.
of putting it down because I think I do this already, but just very mentally, and then just with like my just with this. So I have a Mary Kate, and I add in like, you know, when my daughter's gymnastics and things like that, and I can already have it mentally in when I do my Mary Kay bookings. Like I already know the time that works best for me.
Yeah.
So, but I think it will be nice to be able to visually see it, like especially now that things are going well. I'm finding I'm getting behind in like the business aspect, like putting my customer, you know, profiles
Yeah.
into that and
Exactly.
doing my thank yous and that's starting to get behind. And mostly the delegate because my husband was gone last week and I literally did not do a single booking point. But that's what I love about Mary Kay is my family had to come first last week.
Yeah, sure.
And I understood that, but he's can be very emotionally draining for me. So sometimes I have a hard time getting through the work with him. So I think I just need to go ahead and see if I can't find somehow.
Just a little extra. I mean, you think about it, that extra little bit of money that you're going to pay for some help, I mean, it'll pretty much double your paycheck.
Yeah, because you'll
Even
have
if
less
it's
stress
just
and
a
more
couple
time.
hours,
on
Yeah.
hand.
you know, a couple times a week. And
And
laundry, I hate laundry.
Something else to think about is your people time. People time is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Phone calls, on whatever. People time 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So if you do those things, you may want to think about doing them either before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. So you're not wasting your people time doing stuff on the computer.
Right.
But that's not going to get you anywhere.
And one of the biggest things that I always remember is, we were just talking about this, that those who fail to plan, they plan to fail.
Yeah.
Those who fail to plan, they plan to fail.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to go back just a sec to something you just said to me. So the 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., like, I can't have help come over at 9 o'clock at night, and I can't.
No.
Like, I'm confused. Like,
I'm
did I
doing administrative
misunderstand
stuff. Like if you're
something?
going to put stuff in touch under my customers,
Yes.
do that after 9 p.m. or before 9 a.m. Don't do that during your people time.
She's official.
Look at Look at her little boy.
So awesome. I love it. Congratulations. So awesome.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say I'm struggling
Sorry.
having the time to input it all on the computer with my little boy, so I would need help during the day
Yeah.
with him.
So you have somebody do that for you when you're
Okay.
going and doing an appointment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for me, I have somebody, well, now she comes to my house, but